guys, welcome back to another cash stuffing video. So my name is Jeanette, and the reason why I cash stuff is to save for 6 months of expenses. So in today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing my wallet, which is our variable expenses, as well as my sinking funds and business bills. Now, before I get into any of this, and we're also doing my 100 envelope, I am going to add 2 more slots in there. I'm going to fulfill 2 more slots in there. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is my budget bestie binder, mood tracker, no spend. And I didn't erase the no spend. I just thought about that right now. I was supposed to erase it so we can start all over again. But happy April, guys. Today is the first day of April. So I am trying to reach a couple of goals for April. I am going to discuss that in my Saturday video to let you guys know what's going on, because I do have my SMARTS goals and I do want to discuss that on Saturday. So I'll let you guys know what are my plans for April. I do know I have a couple of challenges coming out this month. So I am working on those, plus knocking out the orders today, tonight. I'm going to work on a lot of orders. There's a lot of people who have like 1 item and 2 items. So I'm going to try to get those done. And I did ship out 2 orders this morning. And the post office was crazy today. Like, one of them was closed. The other one had 1 worker. So everybody from one went to the other. Let's just say I was in the post office today for 45 minutes. Yes, I can leave the packages there, but I just don't trust it. I don't know. It's something about leaving the package there and then having them scan it later on. So I like to have like the receipt to know that the items did get shipped. Okay, so let's move into my budget bestie. We have a lot to cover today. We also finished 2 challenges last week. We actually finished 4 of them. So 2 of them are going to go into sinking funds, and the other 2 will be in tomorrow's video for our 6 months of expenses. So I'm going to just put these aside. Let's take out the budget bestie binder. And let's start with this mood tracker. And I am going back to tracking in my 6 months of expenses and sinking funds. Because honestly, the 2 weeks that I didn't track anything in my budget tracker, it kind of threw me off. So yeah, that's going to get done. Okay, so I have to say today, the first, I am feeling a little tired, but I feel like I'll get through with it. So purple marker, and this is going to get $1. So this is going to be the first dollar of the mood tracker today. Okay, and then I also had a no spend, so I'm just going to put an X for now until I erase it. So we're starting the 1st, and I am going to change the color too, because we're in April. April springy, so I'm thinking about maybe purple. Okay, so that's going to be it for my budget bestie binder. I'm going to move that to the side. Now let's get into my variable expenses, which is my wallet. And if you guys are interested, these wallets are available. These are A7 wallets and A7 envelopes. These are available in my shop if you guys are interested in that. And it does come with personalization on it. Okay, groceries. So if you guys are with me every Tuesday, you guys already know my wallet always gets $35. So that's $35 I have to spend for the week. And I do it every Tuesday. Okay, so groceries is going to get 5. Toiletries is going to get 5. I feel like my phone stand is like right in my face. Right in my face. And I didn't play around with it to see if I could put it behind the desk. I got to try to see if that'll work. Okay, out to eat is going to get $5. Kids is going to get $5. And the reason why I only do $35 a week, because honestly, I'm just picking up kids, dropping off kids. Sometimes they'll want an ice cream or something like that, but we go straight home, so I don't spend money that I don't need to spend. Okay, so spending got 5. Self-care got $5, and still haven't got my eyebrows done. I need to go get my eyebrows done. And that's like $10. So I'll take from like self-care or toiletries, because I believe we don't have any toiletries. I think this is the week I will go get my eyebrows done. It's just like a time thing. Like, when do I have time to do it? If I were to do it, it'll probably be a Sunday when my husband's home with the kids, because it's only me and him when it comes down to the kids. And miscellaneous got $5. So again, that A7 wallet is available in my shop. Okay, so I do have my pink my pink marker for tracking. And let's open this up. Okay, the first thing in here I'm going to do is my business bills to get that out the way because I don't want any of the savings challenge money to go into my business bills. Savings challenges that I complete should only go into sinking funds and 6 months of expenses. So I have here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $45. So this is money that I'm putting into my sinking funds and business bills. And then these are 2 challenges that will go into my sinking funds. So hopefully I explained that correctly. Okay, so we're going to move over to the back. And I did add something to my business bill. So I added my P.O. box because they did take that money out of my credit card. And I was kind of like not expecting it. Like I didn't keep track of when it was going to come out again. So it did come out of my credit card. So I paid it off right there. Like I'm glad I had the money. So I just paid it off. So now I'm going to save for it slowly and make sure it comes out of my debit card and not my credit card. So I did switch it over. So we are going to save slowly and we have to save for 6 months. And the goal for my P.O. box is going to be $95. And it's $95 every 6 months, which is crazy. Okay, so Shopify. Shopify, this is the bill for April. And it usually comes out at the end of the month. So we are going to add $10, making it $15. And the goal here for Shopify usually is $40. I mean, always $40. Okay. So taxes, this is an extra cushion for taxes. I'm going to add $5 to it. So I do save taxes on the side when it comes down to the small business. And I probably will be adding that to my videos because I do need to make a business binder. I just got to figure out when will I do that, like what day, because I usually have a schedule for YouTube every week. So I do have Thursdays off. This Thursday, I'm actually hosting the Hop Challenge. So it won't be this Thursday. I have to work on that binder first. But slowly, I have Shopify. I have extra tax. I should put like extra taxes here. And then my P.O. box. So for the P.O. box, we're going to save $5. And again, we have 6 months to come up with $95. And I believe we can do that. Okay. Now we're moving on to our sinking funds. Let me just put this here. Okay, sinking funds. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So if I didn't have the savings challenges, I would put $5 in each one. But since I have these completed savings challenges, we are going to add it to our sinking fund. So this one saved us 75. And this one saved us actually 51. I said 61 in Friday's video, but it's 51. So a little bit of everything got completed. And I did add the purple one to my binder. And then we are going to be working on April starting Friday. Okay, so let's count this out and see how much we got. And you know what? Let's add this to it as well. Okay, so we have a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 25s. That's 100 there. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51. I don't know what that dollar. Oh, because it was 51 there. Okay. So let's just put the 1 here. Okay. So we have $151. Matter of fact, I'm going to take my calculator out because I just want to divide it into, if I rarely take a calculator out. So let's do the 151 divided by 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to stuff $30 in each binder. And then this dollar, I feel like is going to be just left over. So I'm going to put that to the front. And I know where I'm going to put that. I think I'm going to put that in my, no, it doesn't go in savings challenges. I'll put the dollar some way, somehow in one of these. Okay, so starting with back to school, we have a $100 placeholder. We are going to track today because I have to. I'm like way off if I don't track. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. So $30 is going to go into back to school. Just make sure we have 30. Okay, so we have 5s here. in dollars here. You know what? Let's just add this dollar here. So that's 31 for back to school. So now back to school has a total, and I am going to do some cash condensing with placeholders soon. So that will probably be like a Thursday video. Okay, not this Thursday, but probably next Thursday. Okay, and I still owe you guys a video for my office / studio. Okay, so today is going to be, no, 4/1. We're putting $31 in here. So now we have a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. So we have $243 here because we have a $100 placeholder. So that is awesome. So this is going to need a $200 placeholder, but this video is going to be lengthy, so I'm not going to take the lockbox out and do all of that. I'll do it in a separate video. Okay, so $243 for back to school, and our goal for back to school is going to be $1,000. So I think we're going to get there. Okay, so kids is going to get a total of 30. So we have 10, 20, 30. Okay, so now kids will have a total of placeholder here, tracker here. Let's just write 4/1. We're adding $30. So now this should have a total of, we have a $100 placeholder. Let's put our 5s in. Okay, so this has a total of 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then we have 100, so that's 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $210. We have 210 going on in here, so this is going to need a $200 placeholder. This is amazing. We're up to like 200 with most of our sinking funds, I think. I think we're going to hit 200 in all of them. Holiday already has 200. Okay, and we're going to add $30 to this. So 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. I'm just double checking everything because I'll be making mistakes. Okay, so now this is holiday. Holiday has a total now of, let me not count you. Let me just write this down real quick. Sorry about that, guys. We're adding 30. Okay, 20, 40, 60. Oh, we're adding 30. Okay, now I'm going to count. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we've reached $300 for holiday. That's awesome. And we still have a long ways to go. So I think we're going to make our goal for holiday. What is the goal? 1,500. That's a lot. That all depends on me, right? Okay, so that's that. Birthdays is going to get a total of $30, and birthdays has a $300 placeholder already. So that's awesome. So 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Perfect. Okay. So now for birthdays, we have 4/1. We added $30. So now this has a total of, and the goal is 500 for the next birthday. Okay, so 300, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So $340. That is amazing. Okay, birthdays is done. Now home repair. So I believe we hit $100 with home repair, if I'm not mistaken. We did. Okay, so this is going to get the last 30. So now home repair, let's put 4/1. We're adding 30. So now home repair has a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. So $130. And we started this envelope on January 28th. So this was the envelope we started a little later in the year. And that is awesome. Okay, so that is going to be it for my sinking funds. as well as my business bills, right? We took all the money out. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to move into my 100 envelope. So that is a big binder. So I'm going to set it up and then stuff it with you guys. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, so let's begin with going to the back. So this is my 100 envelope challenge. This is available in my shop if you guys are interested. And it lays the money flat and it has 100 slots. So usually I keep cash that I planned for it in the back. So there is a cash slot right there. And we have a total of $5, $10, $15, $20, $21, $22, $23 for our 100 envelopes. So we are going to stuff. Let me just get my tracker out. This binder is so big, but I love it. Okay, so we have a reusable tracker. That's what it comes with, the dashboard, and then the 100 slots. So we are going to do number 11 and 12. So we're going to keep on going, and then next week will be 13 and 14 if I have the money for it. And then we'll keep on going until we reach 26. And then we're going to unstuff that and then put it towards the back numbers that are the most overwhelming. Okay, so let's stuff 11 and 12. Let's put our tracker here. There is a folder on the side of it where you can put your tracker on. Okay. So let's go to number 11 and 12. All right, so 11 and 12 is right here. Let me just move this over. This like dominates my whole desk. Okay, 12. So what do we have here? We have 11. So 5, 10, 11. And then we have 5, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So we're done with 1 through 12 because 10 I did earlier on, a while back ago. And I'm glad I got back into my 100 envelope so I can complete it. So I don't know if it's going to be this year. Let's see how it goes. But the goal is to finish this by the end of this year. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. And in tomorrow's video, we will be doing my sinking funds binder. And we do have 2 challenges that we did complete. So I did complete my mood tracker. So this is the only challenge that's not my challenge that will go into sinking funds and 6 months of expenses. So that saved us a total of $69. And then I also have the collab group that I was running playlists. And this has a total of $19. So we will be stuffing that into our 6 months of expenses, plus whatever I bring to the table. So yeah, guys, I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.